So who doesn't love fish tacos? You can put pretty much anything in them. Super easy to make, delicious, and you can make them as healthy or unhealthy as you want. So I'm going to show you how to make simple grouper and shrimp tacos. Do some crema, roasted vegetables. It's going to be great. Here we go. Alright, so we're doing grouper and shrimp fish tacos. Got some nice red grouper here. And I made a nice little blackening rub. It's got paprika, chili powder, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. And we have our shrimp, which we're gonna use some Everglades seasoning on. And I put a little bit of vegetable oil in there. So what we're gonna do is just add seasoning and get in there and mix that up. Good. Don't be shy. Gloves work better because it keeps the seasoning and all that stuff from getting under your nails and feeling gross, but that's fine. So we've got our shrimp all mixed up here, and now we're going to do our grouper. So be generous here. We're gonna make sure we evenly coat this as best we can, and we're gonna pat it in to the meat. So both of these are gonna go into skillets on medium-high heat. For the shrimp, will take about 3 minutes, and when they're done, we'll just cover them and let them sit. Whereas the grouper, we're gonna get a good sear on this for about, let's say 4 minutes. And then they're gonna go into a 400-degree oven for, oh, I'd say about 12 minutes. So really coating this well, and typically also add cayenne to this and maybe some cumin, allspice, coriander, but I don't have any right now, so we did the best we could. So we're gonna really pat that in there. You know what? I know I did Everglades seasoning on the shrimp, but we're just gonna add some of this too. Just a little bit of our blackening seasoning and mix that up also. So again, the shrimp should take about 3 minutes or so. The oil. So we're gonna go ahead and lay those down in here. Come take a look. What, are you scared? And make sure you don't crowd the pan. Hear him sizzle? Oh yeah. Make sure you're evenly spacing these as best as you can to ensure even cooking and heat distribution. And these guys are so small that they will cook super quickly, so we'll just be able to take these off and put them in a bowl, cover them with aluminum foil, and they'll be good to go. Now as for our grouper here, straight into this hot pan. Skin side up. Basically, when the grouper is done cooking, we're going to cut it into chunks and put it in tacos. So about, let's say 4 to 5 minutes for a red grouper, and then into an oven for 10 to 12 minutes. 400. Check back. Now we're gonna pull the grouper. Make sure you're using an oven safe pan for this. Not all pans are oven safe, so make sure you check first. Grouper looks nice and flaky. If you have any questions, you can use your handy dandy thermometer. Fish should be cooked to 145. We are well over that, as you can see. Make sure you're inserting this into the thickest part of the meat. And again, we're well over that. So the final thing we're gonna do, we're gonna toast our tortillas. Just down in the hot pan. And it's gonna be Really only a few seconds per side. We're just trying to get a little char on them. A little bit of oil in the pan. This is what we cook the shrimp in. Once you kind of see bubbles start to form, working around a little bit, flip. See, that one's not completely done yet, so we'll put it back, let it go a little longer, and once it's got brown and black marks, a little char on it, then we know it's ready to go. So as you can see, it's kind of bubbling up. The sides are starting to curl, so check it again. That's really what we're looking for right there, is that sort of crust development. So honestly, only a few seconds per side. Minutes far too long, you're gonna burn it. So something just like that. If you want it a little toastier, feel free to leave it on longer. But so that's what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna skip to plating. All right, so what we've got here is a grouper that we shredded up. So we're gonna grab a little bit of that. We're gonna grab some of the shrimp. All this is red, yellow, and green bell pepper with salt and pepper that we sauteed in a pan. So we got our veggies here. Fresh onion, jalapeno if you're feeling spicy, not today. So just a little bit of white onion. A little green soap and cilantro. Cojita cheese. And this is our crema. Super easy. It's sour cream, and you kind of just drizzle in a bunch of heavy cream until it gets this runny consistency. It's got a little orange tinge because I added hot sauce to give it a little kick, as well as salt, pepper, and garlic powder. So we'll add that. And here's some mango salsa, which is just onions, green bell pepper, tomatoes, and mango. It's basically salsa with mango in it. You could substitute this for pineapple, salt some cilantro, whatever you like. So we'll top with that. Of course, a little fresh lime juice. And that right there is a fish taco.